Hello, friends, and welcome. How are you doing? How is everything with you? I just want to have a heart to heart discussion with you with some of the terms that I know that you're familiar with. You have heard of heaven, you must have heard of hell, you must have heard of God, and of course, you must have heard of the devil. Have you taken time to listen and reason within you to what all this meant? What is heaven? What is hell? What business do I have with heaven or hell? Have you ever pondered over it at any time? What if this hell is real? What if heaven is real? You know, most of the time when we present this kind of talk, some people say, well, I'm not cut out for all this religious nonsense. Others reply, I don't believe there is heaven. I don't believe there is hell. But will you take just a minute to reason? What happens if eventually this heaven and this hell that you have heard so much about is really a reality? Some other people say, no, I don't want to just start living that kind of life of religion. I don't want a religious life. I want to just be myself. I don't want to be under the control of anybody. I just want to live my life the way I feel like. I want to subject myself under religious rule and then miss out life. And here is the question. What is the life that you're going to miss if you become a religious person? Though what I'm talking to you about is not about religion. I'm not interested in religion. I'm interested in the lifestyle that is left for us by Jesus Christ. It's not a religion. It is not observation. It's not dogma. It's a lifestyle of victory, a lifestyle of triumph, that when you give your heart to Him, you can also live that kind of lifestyle and triumph and become victorious in life. What do you stand to gain if you say no to Jesus? If you say no to this way of life that organizes you, actually, that helps you to live a life that is profitable to you as an individual and then profitable to the society at large. A lifestyle that condemns robbery, a lifestyle that condemns bribery, a lifestyle that condemns, waywardness, and of course, everything that is impure, that's of impurity, is condemned by this lifestyle. Every single thing that Christ taught that we should do in the scripture is for our own benefit. If I'm not living an immoral life in terms of sexually immoral, I can't contact certain diseases, and therefore I cannot destroy my body. If I've kept myself according to His teachings and rules, it is for my own good. What actually do I have to lose if I say no to what others have called enjoyment in the world? What actually do I have to lose? Absolutely nothing. I've got nothing to lose. I have everything to gain, because everything that is contained in his teaching is for my own good. It's for my personal good. So I have nothing to lose. So if eventually I follow all his teachings, all his injunctions, and after this life, which everybody is going to witness, because every living person that is under this sun will one day say goodbye to this earth. You will one day have to face your Creator, whether you believe it or not. And that is the day that so many people will realize, oh, this heaven I'm hearing about is true. This hell that I'm hearing about is true. My brother, my sister, what do you have to lose if you heed to this call? A call of salvation, a call to know him, a call to follow his teachings. Now let me point out this. I understand that examples that you're seeing around you are not good ones, are not attractive ones, are not examples that you want to follow. So after all, look at the way they are living, those who are supposed to be called Christians. After all, I was in the church, and look at my experiences. After all, I was in that cathedral, and look at what the Reverend Father did. I was in that church. Look at what the pastor did. I was there and I was there. Those are not good examples. But hear me, you are not to follow anybody's example. The only example that you follow are the examples of those who are following the teachings of Christ correctly. So your obligation is not to any cathedral, not to any church, not to any man. Your obligation is to Christ. Your obligation is to Christ. So look away from every other thing that you are seeing around you that are not corresponding to what you have in mind that the church, that a Christian should be. Because all those things are distractions. The devil will present all of them before you so that you get offended, get provoked, hate Christianity, hate the teachings of Christ, and then say no to him and end up in hell. Because hell is real. Heaven is real. What have you to lose? Absolutely nothing. There is nothing at all that you will lose by living a right life, by living a life of modesty, by living a life of righteousness. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. You have everything to gain. We shall continue this conversation, and I believe that you will see the reason why you will have to say yes to Jesus.